up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Green Bay Packers and the Los Angeles Chargers. The veteran kicker Mason Crosby set to do the honors here. And we are underway in Southern California. This one taken just inside the 10. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Let's go!
And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Herbert going to go to the air right away. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. 2nd and 10 now from the 27. Herbert now. For Keenan Allen, that's complete. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. Going back to Allen. He's got him again. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Herbert throwing again. His target, Allen. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. That's caught by his tight end, Jared Everett. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Herbert on first down now. And it'll be intercepted. And the Packers are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one. And let him know he'll be back the very next series.
And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Now it's Rodgers. And incomplete.
So many offenses want to include their running backs into the passing offense and be able to swing the ball around and check it down to them. But sometimes those guys are just not as comfortable catching the ball as they are running it.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10. On play action, Rodgers got his man. It's Bo Melton. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Now a first down carry by Jones. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 15 more there, and they're on a roll at It's another first down. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
On second down, it's Jones.
46 yards rushing for him on their opening drive of the contest, and it's now first and goal.
Throwing is Rodgers. Toward the pylon, caught. And it's a Packers touchdown. A.J. Dillon, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Packers use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Crosby connects on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Charger drive about to get going. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, or they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Here's Herbert.
He'll get this out wide to Eckler.
And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. What a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. Here we go on 4th. Herbert. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And it'll be a turnover on downs. So they take a big chance here in their own territory, and you think the coach may have some questions to answer?
Yeah, and, you know, normally we focus on the media, right? The social media barrage that he's going to get for this one. How about on his own sideline and in his locker room?
Yeah.
Because I think the team's going to look at him like, Coach, why would we go for it there? I mean, no confidence in the defense. You don't like the punter? I mean, what's going on here? You owe us some explanations.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones.
And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Chargers, nothing.
Play action. Now it's Rodgers. And they're going to get him. He's sagged back around the 28. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. From the shotgun to give to Jones. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Aaron
Jones, 28 yards. And the Packers have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
Extra point up and good by Crosby. And that'll make the score 14-0.
Chargers, nothing.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away.
This one taken just inside the 10. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Charger drive about to get going. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
It's still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay.
Second and 10. Here's Herbert once more.
And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's third. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Herbert. Allen's got it complete.
And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Again, Herbert. Got a man. It's Allen for the Charger touchdown. Keenan Allen, 23 yards for the touchdown.
And the Chargers have cut it back within a score.
Hopkins with the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Packers take over 1st and 10.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
So for this offense, Charles, remember, drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in the touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute, but did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say, there's never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
The search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
On 3rd down, here's Jones. And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there, 4th and 3. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers.
This pass complete to Melton. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive.
Out of the shotgun is Jones. It was Sebastian Joseph who got him down defensively. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Again, it's Jones.
And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. And even 100 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half.
Now a play fake. Rodgers.
Pass complete across the formation to Melton.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers.
Bo Melton.
31 yards. And they're able to add on to their advantage. Crosby with the extra point, and it's now 21-7.
Makes the score Packers 41, Chargers 7. Mason Crosby to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away.
From the 10. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Charger drive about to get going. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for...
And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. That one goes for 30 yards.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On first down, it's Herbert. He'll let this go for the end zone. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Gerald Everett, 42 yards. And the Chargers have got it back to within a score. Extra point good by Hopkins. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And that one will bounce it. The end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their fourth possession. Touchdowns on their first three possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. And they've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
Rodgers now on first down. The left side completion to Jones.
And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
An inside give to Jones. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Throwing on second and 14. Rodgers. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that a powerful arm isn't the number one thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number one. Up the middle, Jones. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Now Rodgers. This is caught. Touchdown. Aaron Rodgers, 3 first-half touchdown passes. And the Packers would extend their lead here just before halftime. Crosby connects on the extra point, and the lead now up to 14.
Chargers 14.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. And he's out of bounds, but not before getting across the 50 to the 45.
In just about every special teams meeting, there's a discussion with the punter about his importance. Why? He can flip the field for your team defensively.
move it deep into their own territory, or if you're backed up on offense and he can hit a big punt and change field position and help his defense. In this case, though, field position got flipped by the return team. You can do it so many different ways on special teams. Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they're having panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They were starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the 3rd quarter. And we will not have a run back here as the second half starts with a touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation and pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
They'll go again to Jones.
Well, they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37.
A give to Jones.
Down at the 35, it'll be second down.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now they'll throw with Rodgers. Man open, here is Jones. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. After the penalty, it's Jones. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Throwing now is Rodgers. Forced out to his left. And he'll just chuck this one up into row G. It's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. The give is to Jones. And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
Rodgers going to throw. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. 4 touchdown passes now for Aaron Rodgers.
And the Packers take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Extra point up and good by Crosby. And the lead is up to 18 now.
17. Mason Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away.
This one taken just inside the 10.
A lane opens here. He's past the 30. He's at the 40. Past the 20. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Chargers. And people still trying to get back to their seats from the concession stand here at the start of the third quarter, and boom, we got points on the board.
And you just identified why the bulk of stadiums have increased presence in the concession areas, right? TVs, loudspeakers, so people can still follow the game. And right now, they're bummed out that they missed that big return to start this half.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days, offensive linemen still want to fire out and smack the guy opposite them and move the football on the ground. They feel better about that. That's what they want to do. That's how they want to play, and that's how they got it done.
And they got it for a touchdown last drive. Let's see what happens here. This is Jones. Finding room at midfield. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, Packers. So what was already a game to remember becomes even more so as that touchdown run, a lengthy one, takes him over 200 yards now for the game.
And I love the fact that to get over 200, it took a pretty good sprint, didn't it? I mean, a lot of times you get 1 or 2 yards and, oh, he's over 200 yards. But that really put an exclamation point on the game he's having. Fantastic. A lot of fun to watch.
From the 10. And able to get this out to the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Third quarter now from SoFi Stadium. Here's a 2nd and 10. Meanwhile, Herbert's throw going into the hands of Williams.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. On 1st and 10, Herbert finding Williams once more, complete.
Herbert's pass, complete to Williams.
Coming up on a 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6 at the 43-yard line.
Here's Herbert. He's got his man. That's Everett, the tight end. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 36. Herbert back to the air. Touchdown, Chargers. Keenan Allen. His 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Chargers are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Hopkins with the extra point. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Ready to get their next drive underway. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. And he'll get this up just shy of the 30. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Jones. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They fake the give. Now Rodgers. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. They'll run it with Jones. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The offense on third down tonight, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Now Jones. And some room to run now. Touchdown, Packers.
Aaron Jones, 61 yards. And the Packers have put this one to bed here in the 4th quarter.
Crosby with the extra point, and the lead is up to 18 now.
Packers 49, Chargers 31.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away.
From the 10. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
Their own 29-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. Herbert now. He's airing it out for Williams. It got his man complete.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
It's a gain of 33.
Herbert on 1st down now.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Adrian Amos with a pick.
And the Packers are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys, they've been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along. If you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. To throw is Rodgers. Throw left side complete. That's Jones. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. And now the Chargers are going to look up here and signal for a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Here's Jones. And he's going to get across midfield and into Charger territory. From the 45 on 2nd down, Rodgers caught on the right side by Jones. And they'll be stopped right at the 30. On a play that started back at the 15, they pick up 15. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it, and they got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for 2nd down if they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up.
And he fires one that's intercepted.
And the Chargers will take over here at their own 12-yard line. Well, that interception at least offers them a glimmer of hope here in the 4th quarter.
That certainly does if their offense goes out now and makes it pay off by getting into the end zone. And if it does, then they get a chance to get back out on the field and try and do it again. Maybe they can force that offense into more and more mistakes and give them a chance to get back into this one totally.
They have still a 3-score hill to climb. We'll see if they can do it.
And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Now it's Herbert. And that's caught inside the 35.
And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Herbert. Throw right side is into the hands of his tight end, Everett. Touchdown, L.A. Gerald Everett with his 2nd touchdown of the night.
And the Chargers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
Extra point good by Hopkins. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away.
Fair catch.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Well, don't look now, but they've got a little bit of a battle on their hands again. Back to a 2-score game. Now look out. Rodgers lost the football and picked up by the Chargers. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Throwing, Herbert.
And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Herbert. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
Now Herbert.
And this is caught. They got it. And that could be an important 2 points. It gets them back on the field goal. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And this one now not quite over yet. Still 2 timeouts remaining defensively. And, boy, having that 3rd timeout would have really helped here.
Yeah, another example of why coaches really stress saving your timeouts for when you absolutely have to have them. They go over this all the time. Here's one of those situations.
Now here's a throw that's complete. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Rodgers to throw.
This one swung out here to Jones.
5 yards.